Oh no, boys and girls. It's the weather report for October 18th, 2021, and it is Monday, I think. Is it?
It's been Monday for 48 hours.
It's a long time. Anyway, Germania, you little weenie, get your butt in here. We have to talk to you about a few things. Particularly...
This is a intervention.
Intervention, yeah.
I guess he was like pretty hammered the other night on his last stream. He got really drunk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We should get some clips from that and play them.
Gosh, had I thought of that,
I think he stayed really quiet, but he was like typing in the chat, "I'm really drunk. I can't even type," and something. I don't know. Something. And I'm not sure if I didn't listen to the whole stream, but so I don't know if he said anything stupid or I don't know if he did anything, but he said it in the chat. I saw that.
So the streams that we looked at back before live, are there any of them that you think are worth putting up? Oh, how about the mammary gland? I just want people to listen to this and ask yourself, does this sound like a biologist talking? I just want to know that part.
Okay, I want to know real quick, as you set it up. Okay, he's got degrees in what, math and physics and some bio.
Yeah, I think I think he has a biology degree of some sort. Yeah.
How many hours do you get by the time you reach that where you understand and you know biology in general? Enough to know how all the different types of life on Earth are laid out.
I don't know.
Good, yeah. Good. I mean, yeah, good question, really. But
it was that one article from the Smithsonian I was reading and linked to where the lady was just basically complaining there's no real naturalists anymore that are really well versed in just the generals of biology. It seems like to this person, it seemed like everybody was specializing way too much. And then now we can listen to what Saul said about mammals.
Okay. I think that's it.
So let's say a bird and an elephant. Are you saying that their ancestor was a fish?
Okay.
Well, the answer would be yes, wouldn't it?
And of course, they'll give just a nonsense answer. And I know it's nonsense, but I mean, do you think we're fish? Because, one evolutionary biologist said we're a fish. I'm like, no.
It's more than one evolutionary biologist.
We're not a fish. We have a different
I'll be quiet.
structure. So that's what I would try. And sometimes the best way to find out is to just try an argument. And if it fails, you don't use that one. That's about the best. So maybe that's learning by trial and error. But I when I first said that before a group of atheists, I said, I wish you wouldn't use those examples because I said, yeah, because it makes evolution look stupid. He said, yeah, it does.
Well, that's not the one that's going to look stupid here.
Cool.
I got to tell you something funny.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to, I approached, I said I could teach your kids creationism. Of course, they brought me to a 6-year-old. I'm just like, Lord. I teach to PhD levels. What am I going to say? But anyway, I was talking to the parents. I said, the evolutionists teach that mommy and daddy, human mommy and daddy, came from fish. And the little 6-year-old said, that's stupid. Like, yeah.
So do you think it's stupid for a guy with a degree in biology to ask a 6-year-old's opinion on evolution?
Yeah.
Not if you're Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of it. But okay, now this is this is a guy with a degree. Okay, and listen to his story about evolution of
the other one is. Okay. I'm sorry to be kind of graphic here, but do you know what defines mammals? It's the mammary gland.
Like,
It's the
oh, really?
ability to nurse the children.
Mm-hmm.
Did she say,
Ask
oh,
them
really?
Ask them how
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
milk-bearing breasts evolved. And
Uh.
the current theory is it evolved from sweat glands. I'm like, okay, so you have a little baby, and
That's not exactly the current theory, by the way.
he needs some food. Is he gonna lick up his mother's sweat? I mean, guys,
For millions of years.
Yeah, his mother.
He's going to lick up his mother's sweat. I really, sometimes I want to get in the head of a Christian and see their fantasies, because that has to be the source of this raving nonsense.
I don't know.
It really is. It's just complete nonsense. It's like, it's amazing.
But I mean, straw man much? I mean, it's so far beyond straw manning evolution. This business of we're fish, and try to make fun of that, a banana and a bird, or they both came from fish. I think you said earlier, or this bullshit about licking up the baby. Okay, I want to listen to it again. Hang on, there's more.
He needs some food. Is he gonna lick up his mother's sweat? I mean, guys,
For millions of years.
Yeah.
Until you finally get a drop of milk.
For millions of years now, Rebecca, what the hell? What does he mean by that? I don't know. Anyway,
they said, "Oh, we have all our phylogenetic methods that prove this." I'm just like, okay. I mean, it's several levels more studied to show that.
Dannikins. Now, this is the part where I want to say that Rebecca has mentioned that she's learned a lot from people like Otangelo and Maddox. Mm-hmm. I think she thinks she's learning from Sal right now. I'm not quite sure what her attitude is towards that. And Sal is so cartoonish and doing such a caricature. I did a less than a minute Google search and found several papers that talked about the evolution of mammary glands and the theories about where they came from. Nothing about sweat on a chest,
No, nothing about licking a
so
chest.
Ridiculous and dishonest. It's just dishonest, and he hasn't done his background work.
The way he put it, okay, the baby's hungry, so it licks up the sweat on the mother's breast, and then for millions of years he licks the sweat, and then it turns into milk. That's basically what he's saying, right? Which is just so over the top. I mean, this is his science channel. I mean, my God, Sal, come on. Okay, I've got like 20 or 30 papers on the evolution of the mammary gland. I bet he hasn't seen one of them.
Right, and he doesn't care because, I'm sure, right? Like, if he's saying this to her, he has no desire to even figure it out, or because in his mind, it's impossible to develop and naturally or whatever, right? I would assume. So,
so there's a guy that's got about 10 papers on it. I think it's Olendoff or something like that. And I get alerts basically on all the people that are downloading his papers and all the work he's doing on evolution of mammary glands. It's all pretty interesting. Hi, Ness.
Did you timestamp? I like the part where he brought up the two skeletons, like the fish and the chicken, and he was showing those, and he's like, "Do you think they're related? Look at them!" Like, oh my word!
That's right there at that time.
I mean, what a joke!
Yeah.
And like you said, he's got an education. Like,
Well, Demeter's going to have another talk with Rebecca. She's going to go a little further on it.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to any more of this than this. So,
hey, Speed, what do you think about? I mean, you talked to Demeter, and like maybe he could. I don't know if it'd be worth it or not. Like, pick out something in that video, like for instance, when he showed the two skeletons, or something else, and say, okay, this is what Sal is telling you, but this is what the actual, what real science says, or what it really it should have been described to you, or maybe something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this whole thing with Rebecca turns on this idea that there's observational and historical science, and that's always a very deep topic. But basically, when we never actually observe things anyway, so it isn't straight up empirical. I mean, we run an experiment and we have instruments that can give us some idea what's going on. But I mean, do you really ever observe things? So there's always some sort of rationalization going on and figuring out how the model works. And then you do that, but you can do that and you can go back one day, or you can go back 1 minute, or you can go back 1 month, or you can go back 10 years. Or 1,000,000 years. And I don't think they quite get that. So, but it's interesting because when you go back 1,000,000 years, of course, you can't be sure what happened historically. So it isn't history we're trying to understand. It's mechanism that we're trying to understand. So nobody ever tries to say that what we're trying to figure out is exactly what the evolutionary path was, right? We're trying to find mechanisms.
Because you bring up Sal's that video again. Like Sal said something about like babies.
You want to hear that again?
Yeah. Like I want to make sure I get this. I get this right from Sal.
Okay. I think it's right here.
The other one is, I'm sorry to be kind of graphic here, but
okay, I just want to know why talking about mammary glands is graphic.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was also wondering about that. Yeah, well, why does he think mammary glands are graphic? All right,
sometimes people have a oversized reaction to mammary glands. Maybe it's just really graphic for him.
Like we're talking about mammals, right? So he could be talking about a puppy, a dog. Right. I mean. Why is talking about mammary gland? I detect a whole lot of Christian guilt here.
But also he was mentioned reproductive systems too, right?
Oh yeah, that's pretty graphic. That's so graphic.
Yeah. So that.
Where do their minds go when? I mean, their minds always go to this place where I don't think our minds go there. I don't know. Anyway, when I'm talking about mammals, I'm not think. Okay, I'll just shut up.
Dr. Jason Chiseldchin
you know what defines mammals?
Points out something that Al said earlier.
What's that?
Dr. Jason Chiseldchin here. I've got it here across the bottom of the screen.
We'll call him Chisley.
That's right. He's all so.
We're gonna give the poor guy a compliment.
I know he's gonna quit coming because we talk about his chin.
Yeah, he's not coming in today because why? Are you scared? Buck. But
he's not going to teach people at PhD levels unless I don't know what he means. Maybe a PhD in
he caught that. I caught that. I just didn't comment on it. Who does he teach at a PhD level? I'd like to know. But I don't know.
Unless he's teaching some sort of Bible class to PhDs in literature or something. I don't know.
Teachers at the PhD level. Okay. You want to hear it?
You on with the video? Yeah.
I'm here. Hey, you challenged me.
Yes. And we love that you're here.
Anyway, we get quality people on this thing. We will guilt you, challenge you. We'll talk about your chin until
you come in. No, we'll leave you alone. Okay. I'm going to play it now. This is it.
Ability to nurse the children.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them how milk-bearing breasts evolved, and the current theory is it evolved from sweat glands. I'm like, okay, so you have a little baby, and he needs some food. Is he gonna lick up his mother's sweat? I mean, guys,
for millions of years.
Yeah.
Until you finally really get a drop of milk.
They said, "Oh, we have all our phylogenetic methods that prove this." It's like, okay.
What do you think, Ness?
Yeah, it's like if you look at monotremes like the platypus and the echidna, they sweat milk basically.
Yes.
what they do. That's how they do it. Like they don't have nipples. Like the milk comes out of pores, similar, maybe not identical to sweat, but similar to how sweat like oozes out of your skin, and the babies lap it up. So what he is describing as too ridiculous to believe, it's happening right now.
Yeah, and another thing is that there are parchment eggs that lizards and some birds lay, and they have specialized glands that secrete moisture and nutrients onto these parchment eggs to actually give the egg nutrients and to keep them moist. So but those are extant species, and they've looked at the genetics of some of these things, and they match up with some of the mammary glands.
Whoa.
Okay, Scott. Scott and his dogs. Anyways, so there's a whole line of genetic work that they've done on this, and anatomic work that they've done on the evolution of the mammary glands. It doesn't seem like that big a stretch. So, but I haven't listened any further than that spot, so I don't know. Do you want to hear any more? Or? Up to you guys. Anyway,
I've heard enough. Like also about the fish thing. Yeah, either humans are fish or nothing is a fish.
I'm kind of speechless to hear Cell saying this stuff, over and over again. It just leaves me like, what did he just say?
Also, like his reference to a 6-year-old being able to tell that humans are not fish, like that is Kent Hovind level argument. Like, literally, Kent Hovind argues like, oh, even on a 6-year-old can you tell you're wrong? Like, oh, all right, so a 6-year-old authorities on science right now. All right, okay, good argument.
Yep.
Yes.
I've been waiting for about 4 months for him to start showing his topoisomerase and papers again, so that I can dig into something a little more meaty. But this is just beyond the pale. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway, had enough of that. So I have no idea what's up. Oh, my thumbnail, no direction. Basically, that's kind of how I feel about this channel right now. I don't know. I'm trying to find a direction. And it certainly isn't going to be the direction you picked, Germania. That's fucking suicide. Jesus Christ. What in the hell?
I had to apologize to a few people from Saturday night stream. I got so drunk. I was so fucking irritable. I kept putting people in timeout, and I started to mute people. And I was like, I don't think I've ever been that drunk. Thankfully, I sobered up a great deal towards the end. But towards the end, it was a very interesting dynamic. But yeah,
really. I think is that the one where I stopped it? No, on Friday night I tried to stop it a few times. On Saturday night I just didn't have the heart. I could, but anyway, I remember thinking that you're kind of you're learning from me as far as booting people and putting them in the back room and stuff like that. That's very good.
Yeah.
Some of my characteristics.
I get in trouble for putting people backstage, and then I get in trouble for not putting people backstage. Right. Yeah, so I get shit no matter which way I go with it.
Oh yeah,
I just go with whatever way I feel is. Yeah, I just go with whatever way I feel is right, at least for the moment. But yeah.
Yeah, if somebody's irritating you on your own channel, just toss them. Just kick them out. What the hell? What is the problem with that?
Well,
do people making stock accounts?
Do what?
They keep making stock accounts, so you have to keep on doing it and take your time.
Well, I got patience. I can ban sock accounts all night long.
I think the only one that I'm aware of with sock accounts that tries to spam my stream is Ontological, which I don't think he's going to be back anytime soon. And if he does try to come back, I just don't think I'm going to let him in at this point.
By the way, I've had an email exchange with Ontological, and Peter, maybe you can weigh in on this. But he finally posted, he gave me, I told him to fuck off because he was I was really nice to him, and I tried to reach out to help him and telling him how he could recover his reputation. And he fired back that I was a Satanist and I, did all this bad stuff to Jesus.
Really?
And then I just replied. I said, "Okay, Otangelo, stay away from me and stay away from my channel." Well, then he went on again, and he had another big piece explaining himself. And then this morning, he sent me 2 screenshots of him apologizing. So he did publicly apologize. Have you seen that, Peter?
Is this for the Facebook post?
I saw his apology. I just don't consider that to be an apology. So,
well, it looked like it.
But he just apologized, but he didn't say, like, we asked him this question before. Like, I was like, why did you post it? And he's like, look, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just saying I'm sorry. But if you say you're sorry, but like his intention was to like to out her or to be insulting, and now you're just kind of saying I apologize because I got caught. That's kind of an effed up thing. He should be like, I apologize because what I said was wrong. I realize that now, and I'm sorry. Like if he said that, it would be more sincere. But he's not doing that.
And he should be honest on why he posted it. I mean, everyone by now knows why he posted it. He wanted to piss off Matt Dillahunty. That was the only reason.
Oh, he sent this to Arden. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's a move in the right direction.
No. That's what you can get from all the replies that were made. People asked him to take it down, and he went to, go ask Matt Dillahunty to unblock me. That has nothing to do with Arden of Eden.
Wow.
Okay, that's...
Yeah. So obviously, this was definitely to get at Matt Dillahunty.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was only to get at Matt Dillahunty.
Using her as leverage.
Okay, I haven't seen this, so this is good. I mean, this is a move in the right direction. So I think I had mentioned on Gur's stream, he should go onto Arden's Twitter and he should personally apologize to her. Yeah. So
Speed. Make me full screen so people can see it.
Hang on a second. Hold on. Damn. I just
2 hours later.
Oh, fuck you, Gur. Really trouble.
Old man tries to do technical stuff. That's
it's hard. It's hard to get my fingers to bend and move on the mouse and make the clicky thing. The clicky thing. I don't know how to.
I wish I got all the replies though, but this was the first one. The first reply to the Rage, who was the first one to reply to the post. First of all, he goes to, based on what moral ground is this, as you say? For what reason do you suggest I delete this post? Okay, that's fuck you number 1.
Yeah.
Then he goes to, you criticize me because I suggested that you stop talking about Smokey. That's fuck you number 2. Has nothing to do with you taking down this, because Arden of Eden has nothing to do with Smokey.
What is the date on this?
And then
Peter?
I give you a suggestion. Ask Matt Dillahunty to unblock me here on Facebook. That is fuck you number 3. He doesn't deserve to be around people like us.
So what is the date on this one?
I consider him lower scum than Hovind and the likes, and Hovind needs to go back to jail again. So,
Peter, what is the date on this one?
This was the day he posted it.
Or the next day, right? Yeah, either the day or the next day, right?
No. He posted it. As you can see, because the post was, when I took the screenshot, it was 14 hours ago, and an hour later. Rage replied. That's 13 hours.
Do you want to read
that? An hour later.
You want to read it for the people that are on their phones?
Okay. The Rage said, dude, this is seriously fucked up. I will ask you nicely to delete this, please. Otangelo replied, Ronnie, based on what moral ground is this, as you say? For what reason do you suggest I should delete this post? You criticized me because I suggested that you stop talking about Smokey as good advice for your own good, and you criticized me because you thought that I was telling you what to do on your channel, which was not the case. Weird. Now you do the exact same thing here on my timeline. I give you a suggestion. Ask Matt Dillahunty to unblock me here on Facebook and ask him to come here and to comment this post.
Ooh,
this post is made for Matt Dillahunty.
Yeah.
It's made to piss him off.
So he's kind of threatening, we're trying to,
there's no way about it. He's asking people to tell Matt Dillahunty about the post, unblock Otangelo, and respond to the post.
He did do a sincere apology later on October 7th.
No, he didn't.
Well, because these two things sound pretty sincere to me.
The weird thing is that, and you can see that at the top of the screen, where he said, I should not have made this post. My apologies. I will remove later. He left the comments up there for several hours. He only took down the picture.
Yeah.
He left all of his comments up there, and I wish I had made a screenshot because it became worse after this, with everyone chiming in.
That's a tough one.
Secular Pagan Mom sent me a bunch of screenshots.
If you're
of the
online,
replies. I don't know if this was in the same thread though.
Oh,
if you're online and you have the ability to take down the entire post, you take down the entire post. Don't leave it up. And especially not the one where you ask someone to go ahead and ask Matt Dillahunty to unblock him.
Yeah. Secular Pagan Mom was just here, but then she disappeared.
She might be watching Knox stream if he's still going.
Sometimes she also has to pick up children from school.
Yeah, but she was here for like 5 seconds and then disappeared. I think maybe...
oh, here she is. She's there. I need the link again, please.
Hang on a second. I don't know how to do this clicky thing. Let me see.
Oh, my Lord.
Click.
Answers in boomerism.
You little weenies. I'm one of the fucking people that wrote the software that made a lot of this shit, like.
Oh, wait a second. I can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I did
I did it.
So when you little weenies talk about me not knowing about the internet,
the interwebs.
Yeah, I was around, from the beginning of this whole microcomputer.
Since the beginning of time, we know.
Beginning of time, yeah.
Remember the senator that died in the plane crash from Alaska?
Oh,
yeah. He's got there was a recording of him talking about the internet where he talks about the internet as a set of tubes. He's like, the internet is a set of tubes.
What?
So seriously. So every time I think of when people talk about the internets, I think of the tubes.
Well,
isn't that technically
he isn't
kind of
wrong?
true?
He isn't wrong.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of tubes, all interconnected. You blow on one, and somehow it gets across the.
Whoa! I didn't know it was that kind of stream speed.
Yeah.
Ted Stevens.
Okay. Well,
that was the guy's name.
The tubes.
Yeah.
A series of tubes. Yeah.
Which is technically
not just tubes, it's waves. Like electrical waves or whatever.
It's a network. Which made it.
So what's the deal, girl? Is Mom gonna come in and show or talk about it, or is she gonna show like screenshots or something that she sent you, or what's
I don't know. She said that she needed the link, I guess, to get into the stream.
Take just a second. She
sent me. It was a bunch of them, and I can send them to y'all. I just forward them.
Or can you display them?
No, my laptop sucks.
Oh.
I've got a new one. I just haven't, opened it yet.
Yep.
Semi-new, not brand new.
Yeah, setting them up is pain in the ass. You have Windows or Mac?
Mac. The only way to truly.
Mac ain't so bad. Mac ain't so bad. You just open it up and it automatically finds your old computer. And
Mac is the best. It's the Mac Daddy of computers, if you will.
I love Macs. Yeah, I have Windows and Macintosh, but like all my research stuff, like for writing, I use my Mac.
Yeah, I've got a Windows machine over there with multi monitors, but it's collecting dust.
Yeah,
because I've been meaning to get it busy doing some modeling stuff for me, but it's just such a pain. I'm still using Windows 7 because I wasn't gonna do Windows 10.
Windows can do everything. I don't know about that.
No,
Windows sucks.
Top Dog says Windows can do everything. I don't know.
Well,
wrong.
I think they've gotten better.
I've been doing it.
They've gotten better, right? Since what are they on now? Is it Windows 11? Or I don't even know.
10 or 11, yeah.
I think they finally fixed their
11
shit.
just came out.
They made it more like the Mac, and they made it less useful. I like Windows 7 because it's sort of a powerhouse and it's stable. It was the only stable release they had.
Yeah, I mean, like Windows is like when I don't know. Top Dog was like Windows comes jailbroken. Yeah, I mean that's the advantage and disadvantage because it's applying to such a wide diversity of an audience, and it's all this everything's hacked. I mean, it's not hacked together, but it's built to allow for all kinds of companies for software development, and there are minimal limitations on that, as opposed to a Mac. You have to conform exactly to their environment. They've locked everything down. That makes everything work like really, really well. But it's not great for developers, but it's great for users.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can run something that's close enough to Linux to run most stuff. Basically, when you
Windows is for advanced users, and then Mac is for just the average person, right?
No, I disagree with that. But I mean, because for me, I do a lot of work on servers, so I run code on other machines, and I use a shell to get in, and that's one of the things I like is that when Mac is built on kind of a Linux based, framework. And so like, I hate using Windows command line, and their shell to like get into other servers. Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's annoying as hell.
It is annoying.
Yeah. But Windows, but my Mac, it's just like, boom. I can do whatever I want in that respect. So anyway, it's a little
Mac is for dummies.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah. I'm a dummy. I'll happily admit I'm a dummy. Then that's fine.
So is Secular Pagan Mom going to join? Oh, speak of the devil.
The devil.
I have great timing today. What can I say?
Yep.
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Nope. Yeah. Not a word.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
I had to find like better headphones.
Girl liar.
Okay, so I have to pick up my kiddo here pretty soon, but I got at least a while to tell you what went on. Basically, I heard, Rage's stream that he had. I'm like, oh, really? So I jumped over to Facebook and screenshotted it all. I got the proof. Ontological is a bastard boy.
Yeah, he is.
I've been saying it for months. Just people kept blowing me off. Oh, he's nice. He's a good person underneath it all. No, he's a freaking stoner muppet.
I'm having that problem
hateful
with
views.
Did you see that Jason got up and went and did something sciencey?
Sciencey?
No, I got a pen. I got a highlighter.
That's pretty sciencey.
Scientists need to use pens.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, I'm having technical issues, I swear.
So are you trying to share screen?
That's probably me. Did
I'll
anyone else have technical issues?
Oh, I thought she was going to share. Anyway, whatever. So I'm trying to find my path. We don't need no stinking path.
I'm currently browsing your computer.
Hey, did you guys see that debate with Dillahunty and Converse Contender? Anybody see that?
I watched a little bit of it, not much.
All right. Okay. That's
Based
fine.
on all the comments that were going on, it was like it didn't sound like it was very good, so I didn't watch a lot of it.
Yeah. No, Converse Contender was like all over the place.
Yeah, that's exactly what the comments were saying. So I'm like, okay, this is not worth watching then if it's that bad.
So I take it Converse Contender's a theist?
Yeah.
I think, the debate topic was, does the Bible promote slavery?
Ooh.
So you can imagine Dillahunty's like wheelhouse.
Yes. Easy answer. Yes. Long answer. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
That was a really concise way to describe the long answer.
He went on and on about how he had this conversation with Dr. Josh and how Dr. Josh agreed with him. And Dillahunty was like, that's funny because I was on a debate with Dr. Josh on this exact topic and he agreed with me. And Converse Contender was like, nope. He agrees with me. And then in the middle of the debate, Dillahunty was like, I just got a private text from Dr. Josh and he agrees with me. And Contender was like, read it out loud. And he's like, I'm not going to read it out loud because it's a private message. And so whatever. I'm curious. Next time I see Dr. Josh, I really want to ask him, like, straight up, like, do you side with Converse Contender or Dillahunty? He's probably going to give a qualified response, but still.
And I think after the fact, supposedly Converse Contender, in the comment section of that video, he claimed that he went and talked to Dr. Josh after the fact and still doubled down on it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
It's all going to be around what does the word promote mean? Does the Bible promote slavery? And Dillahunty was like, oh man, I'm going to get into this semantic argument that promote means that the Bible's got to have a big sign that says you must do slavery. So please do slavery. You know, that's what it's going to get down to, is like the semantic arguments of what does promote mean. It's ridiculous. So
that topic was basically beat to death. Like, I don't know how long ago it was, a couple months ago. Praise was doing a bunch of debates back and forth. Jay Pasick and Jefferson, I think, and Jill and Dr. Joe. Like, it was just beat to death, that debating and discussion over that for a long period. That went on for like at least a month.
What's so sad is, even though it's been debated ad nauseum, Christians still say it's not true. Still say that slavery is not in the Bible. It was just servitude. Anyways, I have to get out of here, but I'll listen as I do what I gotta do. Yeah, have a good one.
See you, girl.
Later, girl.
Cases behavior. Oh, did we lose Mom again? Or no? Yeah.
We lost Mom again.
What is this?
We lost Mom again.
Is that her in the backstage?
Mom.
She is.
My phone is hypersensitive today. I don't know what the fuck is up with it. I'm still listening.
Meanwhile, silent. What is going on?
Everyone. I hacked everyone.
You hacked everyone?
Back there.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I've been hacked.
All of you are now part of my big super.
So.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. I think we better come up with something to talk about.
We better come up with something to talk about.
We have a lot of dead air going here.
I'm still waiting for Speed. I'm still waiting for Speed to come up with 4 things that he does on Saturday night at the Atheist.
Oh, to add to that thing that you got there? The 4 words or something.
I've got it ready now. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Energetic discussion. That's 1. Science communication. That's 2. Defend scientism. That's 3.
I'll pitch you a topic. Jason,
Yes.
Talk about bubbles and how many face palms.
Oh my God! You mean like on Amy Newman's channel?
Yep.
Oh my God! Yeah, Bubble was on Amy Newman's channel. And by the way, Peter, were you the one that shared that video?
No, I wasn't. I watched it after it aired. So
no, I'm talking about two separate things. Like one, Bubble was on Amy Newman, but in addition, maybe it wasn't you. Somebody shared a video with me about like the speed of light with that Bubble put together. Oh, okay.
No, that wasn't me.
I gotta find that because it was like the most ridiculous thing.
He said the speed of light doesn't travel at the speed of light.
Correct. Yeah. He said the speed of light doesn't travel at the speed of light.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? But yeah, I saw. So Amy Newman had this stream on ontological arguments, and Bubble came on, but Bubble like started rambling on about like deleterious mutations and like how that provided some proof of God. It was really weird. Yeah, this is the stream. It was Bubble was like before me. So if you're interested in listening to him, it was really ridiculous. I think his argument was like
almost all mutations are deleterious. Is what he said.
Yeah, but which actually that's not incorrect. I think he was implying that the implication was that because all or almost all mutations are bad, that somehow is a defeater for evolution. And like, which it's not at all. Like, and I tried to explain when I was talking is that, okay, there may be, and again, this is out of my wheelhouse, but just my basic understanding is that there are more deleterious mutations than beneficial or neutral, but that in no way excludes the possibility of evolution. And evolution is built on the fact of having deleterious mutations. That's how natural selection works in terms of its associations with environment. And in addition to that, a deleterious mutation could become a beneficial mutation if your environment changes.
That was a good point. But he also said that harmful mutations get passed on. So something that is lethal gets passed on. I have no clue how that works in his universe.
I mean, I guess it could. There's not a problem with that.
The only thing that bothered me is that no one asked him to back up that assertion, to present a paper that actually backed up his assertion.
So which one is Bubble here?
No, you got to go back. You got to go back in time.
Yeah, you have to go back in time.
Bubble's that guy, the big circle.
Bubble.
No, okay. The white circle. James and Amy are on the top, and Bubble is the person. So it's just him talking to them. Okay. So
it is painful to listen to. Just a heads up.
Okay, Bubble disappears at about 104. So
yeah.
So Bubble out right there, and Bubble in. Where's Bubble in? So he isn't on there very long.
No.
Yeah.
You should watch. If you watch just a little bit of it, you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay, there's Bubble in. Bubble in right there.
Yep.
Let me see if I got. Oh shit. 4408. Hang on a second. I had to refresh. My timer thing isn't working.
I can't hear anything.
I know. I'm not. I got the sound off. I'm just setting bookmarks. So.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Boomer. If you want us to listen to something, you need to turn on the sound.
I didn't know that you wanted. I didn't know that you wanted to listen to this.
Bubble doesn't even have the ability to manage an avatar, so there's nothing to see there. It's all about the sound in this thing.
So he's in there for about 15 minutes. I don't know if you guys want to review it. We can.
You don't have to. That's just what he talked about.
His defense. It's probably YouTube, because that's been happening to a lot of people. And I think it's all about, if you like start up your computer, I think maybe, and then jump right onto a stream or something. You don't give this, because it happened to me a while, like, I don't know what, remember that happened to me, Speed, the same thing. And I've been seeing that lately, that it's been happening to people with, you know, having just the plain circle. And I think it's a YouTube thing that it somehow,
I think it's
not caught up. Yeah.
It might be a StreamYard.
Or a stream, yeah, something. Yeah.
I was gonna say like what CRISPR is saying. Like I mean I would defer to CRISPR on this, but my understanding, and maybe it's just a basic understanding, is that the majority of mutations are deleterious. But it may be that like that's
okay. Majority is neutral.
Yeah.
Is that the case? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
They don't do much. Boy, dead air.
Yeah, we need a guy who can actually show a screen and share the sound and then click play or something. We have a guy like that.
I know a guy who knows how to remove guests.
Oh.
Do you know any guy like that? Do you know a guy like that, Peter?
If you remove me, I still have all of you on my supercomputer in the back.
Oh yeah, you do. Anyway.
If you can read it at the top, it says StreamYard hack level global active.
So Bubbles got in there before Kafai. So
I know. I just noticed that too, and it's funny how Kafai only. I mean, I guess he's very choosy on what streams he goes to and whatnot, because he never comes in here ever. I mean, he has a long time ago, but it's very rare, right? Or
I thought that Kafai was also one of those people who are really afraid of me, but apparently that's not the case, because Kafai did invite me to come on his channel. So I'm waiting for an email.
Kafai's a pretty good guy.
He's in the chat right now.
Yep.
So Kafai, jump in. I can hack you too.
Yeah, we got nothing going on. So,
are you going to play that thing or not?
No. What we decided against it, Peter. I think we all decided against it. I don't know where you were.
All I heard was just play the first few minutes, and that will do it. You don't have to play the entire 15 minutes.
What I need is some guests that are capable of keeping up. Now, Secular Pagan Mom, did you have something you wanted to tell us about? Jello.
I think I got figured out, but can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
Okay. What had happened was I was trying to use my phone and I don't have the screenshots on it, so I couldn't figure out how to go back and forth and do a resume at the same time, so it's kind of confusing.
Okay.
Okay, so let me look up the screenshot real quick. So,
Mom,
what have you got
can you throw those in a Twitter DM to me? Then I can show them.
I can send you the thing like I did with Gur, but I can read off some of it to you if you guys have any questions. I got it from the beginning of it until the end, so I don't know if anybody put up anything after me. But it was like at 4:22, I think, p.m. So I don't know when he took it down after that. 4:29.
Okay, go ahead and share a screen and I'll put it up.
Okay, let's see if I could do this. Yes. It might be kind of interesting trying this, so hold on. Oh, what'd I do?
The ice cream truck is coming.
I hear the ice cream truck, yeah.
That's an alarm. I gotta go pick up the kid in about an hour. Okay.
Why does the ice cream truck always creeps me out? Too much Hollywood.
Yeah, totally. Or video games like Snoop.
Didn't Steve Buscemi didn't he play the ice cream man at one point?
You talking about the character played in Con Air?
I thought he played an ice cream man. Buscemi in some movie. Maybe I'm thinking.
Wasn't that Con Air? Yeah, that sounds like Con Air from what I remember, where he was stealing kids and hurting them and shit.
Yeah, he was kind of dreaming about it or doing flashbacks or something.
Yeah. And the little girl, that scene scared the shit out of me. Out of any horror movie, that was one of the worst at that time. And it was on TV. I'm like, this shit should not be on TV.
Ice cream truck goes to the movies. There was a horror series called The Ice Cream Man, I think. I don't know if it was one or two movies. I'm not sure.
That sounds like a scary one.
Yeah. I haven't been able to eat ice cream since. Which is just as well. But anyway, what else happened? Buscemi. Buscemi? Is it Steve Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi, yeah. I saw Ontological over on another stream. That guy gets around, man. Every time I show up someplace, he's there chatting up people. He was in S.J. Thompson's stream with Rob and Dr. Kip. I was watching. They were talking about some esoteric like scripture thing, but Tangelo was there, but like arguing with J Mike and Myth Vision and other people. So that guy's all over the place.
I got to hand it to him. I asked him to stay away, and he has so far. So I got to thank him for that. So haven't had to boot him.
He's entertaining.
I don't know. It's like seeing the same stand-up routine over and over again.
Hey, I mean, what? How long ago did me and you, Peter, have that talk with him? Myself and Peter had a talk with him before this whole episode happened with Arden and Matt Dillahunty.
It was about 2 weeks before, right? And
that was probably somewhere around 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we had a long talk.
I think
with
about
him and,
about an hour was live, and the most important parts were all off air.
Yeah, we talked to him for a while off air, and
Okay. Sorry to do this, Peter. Did you ask Speed?
You're interrupting. I know. I said we've got a lot of dead air, but now we did have David talk.
Yeah.
Well, I have a reputation. I have a repution to upkeep, Peter. I'm the interrupter.
Hold on. Wait until David is finished, and then you can.
Yeah. So anyway, I was trying to fill Jason in. Maybe you already know this, but because we've talked about it several times. But we had a long conversation, and myself and Peter, and a very sincere conversation with Ontological, basically warning him of his. His behavior just seemed to started to get more aggressive, and I mean, he's always been that way, a little bit more so in chat than he does on stream, but you could see the progression of far more aggression and just acting like an ass, basically. And it started when he started hanging out with Darth. And he changed his whole thing. And I talked to him about it. And I said, look, it's quite obvious on Tangelo. Once you started, I said, hey, I'm not trying to tell you who you should talk to or who you should associate with, but it's clearly you could see the difference in you and all that. So we had a long conversation about that. And the very next day, I think it was, he was right on with Darth in Discord, and he was laughing it up and just completely dismissed it, saying, oh, those guys are idiots. They think they can tell me how to, behave and this and that. And they think it's, because of you that I'm whatever he said, right? It's something to that effect. And he basically just laughed it off, what we talked about, right? He thought we were full of shit, whatever. And then what happens? 2 weeks later, he pulls the shit with Matt Dillahunty. And truly that type of a move is right in line with something that Darth would, is the kind of stuff that Darth talks about a lot. And a lot of the guys in that group, in that Discord group, are like that. So, whether he picked that up and come up with that idea because he's, associating with those guys, I can't really say, but clearly his, behavior and everything changed from right when he decided to go into darts, and he had nothing but problems ever since then. Like, you know, like you said, Jason, he's all over the place. He's on tons of atheist, you know, forums and whatever. And if you go back, I mean, you can easily go back a year ago, right? And you always heard atheist channels after they had discussions with Ontological and stuff. People always said good things about Ontological. They would always say, "Oh, Ontological's a good guy. He's, you know, he's a nice guy to talk to. He's pleasant. He's not a dick." You know, you always heard those types of remarks from atheist side of the fence, right? Soon as he hit Darth and started hanging out, you go, you know, 3, 4, 5 weeks after that, people just couldn't stand him. They threw him off of streams. They're constantly saying stuff about him, saying what an asshole he was, and it just completely changed. And you could clearly see it. I mean, it was quite obvious really to the whole community. So we talked about it, me and Peter, with Ontological, and just advised him, say, just go back to what you used to do. Don't, you know, get away from Darth, get away from that group, and go back to what you used to be like and what you used to do on streams and have good conversations. And he just blew it off. And then 2 weeks later, what happens? He pulls this shit, and now he's like completely wiped himself clean of like almost the whole community wants nothing to do with him, other than maybe Christians like SJ Thomas is that's a Christian channel, so of course she's gonna let him on, and I'm sure other Christian channels will let him on, but he's really screwed himself over with a huge part of the community. So,
but he doesn't. I don't know if he really cares, and
maybe not.
Go ahead, Midnight.
Well, no, I just wanted to say, Peter, I hope you ask Speed to give me the link. Just wanted to get that jab in. But regarding Ontological,
hold on. The link was in the chat from the start of the show.
Oh, fair enough. My bad. I didn't pay attention.
That's where I got it.
Okay, fair enough.
Because Boomer doesn't send me a link either. He hates me.
Okay, that's like I said. I just wanted to be fair. I just wanted to fair enough, because last time I got accused of giving links out, and I did. But anyways, regarding Ontological, you know what? He actually invited me to Discord servers. I joined one of them, and apparently the one I joined was owned by Jewel. I forget it, Jewel. Like the BSP mod or whatever the fuck is.
Oh yeah, SFP mod. Yeah, Joel.
Sorry, I only know him by Jewel. But I joined a little bit. Then I just I heard him talking, and I'm like, you know what? No, this is too pretentious, and it's too intellectual for me. So I just left, because they were talking. I think they were talking about God being contingent or being a necessary. I don't even remember. I blocked it out.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I honestly think Ontological, has mitigated himself. Maybe that's the right word. Mitigated himself only to Discords. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to have him live?
I think you mean relegated.
Thank you, relegated. Yes.
Oh, hold on, Jason. Why do you have Kent Hogan's prison picture as your avatar in StreamYard?
Now you notice.
Oh, I was just playing around. I think like we were in a conversation about Kent Hovind or whatever, and I changed it. I have like a bunch of avatars. Like I also have an avatar. Whenever I talk to Ontological, I changed my avatar to this, which is the other Muppet. Which is the other Muppet guy. He always uses like the two old guys that are in the Muppets. He uses the other one, so I use this one.
Hey, Midnight. Guess what?
Yes. What?
Not only was the link in public chat, but I sent you an email with the link.
Well, joke's on you. Hold on.
And you got to ask Peter for it.
Hold on. Here's the thing.
No, he didn't ask. I told him there's a lot of dead air, and maybe Midnight is used to just ramble along.
He does.
So
ramble.
I'd invite Midnight.
I was trying to explain this because I'm at my mother's house for my sister's birthday tomorrow, right? And I don't have access to my other email on my phone, so I didn't get your email with the link. But thank you, Speed. It's appreciated that you sent me the link because unlike because unlike some people, you actually like me. Oh, well, you know what I mean. You actually like me, unlike some people.
I love you.
Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
I don't think sharing a link is has to be equated with liking someone.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
It's probably just Speed wanting to cover up his dead air.
Fuck off. By the way, you guys should have gotten a notification for like a certain thing.
A certain thing.
Yeah, you talk about Jefferson's live stream that's going live right now.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. Look. Jefferson. If you're hearing this, what are you doing, Darth Dawkins again? It's like, it's like Jefferson just does Darth Dawkins. Like, I'm sorry, I shit on that, but it's like, you know what? If he wants to do it, fine.
That's his niche. That's what he.
Right. He enjoys doing it. He does a really good job at it. And holy shit, you'll watch his streams. He gets like 80, 100 people watching it live.
Darth Dawkins.
And unlike Speed, he doesn't have dead air.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Jefferson and dead air, I think we should shoot it in the head.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been an hour and 2 minutes, man. I just got here.
Jefferson's
we should
alive.
we should hop over to Jefferson.
Fine, whatever. You guys suck.
Oh,
I just finally come in.
Pagan Mom said check your email.
It looks like
she
according
sent you
to
the
Jefferson,
screenshots, Speed. I'd love it if you forward those to me as well, because I've been looking for those.
Checking and I'm not seeing anything. So hang on a second. Let me. Nope, not yet. Well. Oh no, I got him. Yes, got him.
So it looks like based on Jefferson's title, looks like he's going to go over an old Alex Malpass discussion. I assume that's what he had Alex Malpass's title in there, and it said old, so that goes way back, year and a half ago, 2 years ago, maybe or something.
I haven't seen Alex Malpass online in a while.
Yeah, but him and Darth had their little battles. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
Actually, so those would go way back. Yeah, those.
The best one is when Malpass and Ask Yourself talk to Darth about his indirect atheism topic. It's great because like Darth's getting like his ass handed to him by both of them, and they're both like being very gentle, but they're just totally like annihilating his position. So it's great. It's like an hour 90 minutes of Darth kind of him, and then Darth pulled I gotta leave. I got an appointment I gotta go to. So
I'm walking my dog.
He does that.
I've seen that. I wonder if I've seen that one. I don't know. Maybe. What's it? Do you know what it's titled?
I'll tell you. I think if I go Darth.
By the way, Top Dog. That game looks awesome. I really should play it again.
So can you read that? Okay, this is the original.
I mean, I can't. I'm blind, and I'm on my phone, so I can't read it.
Okay, so the last one we saw from you, Peter, was what? Ontological Grasso, if you are going to be a bigoted transphobe, I will treat you as one. And then based on what moral ground is it wrong? Oh, okay. So let's see here. Oh, shit. Shit. I want to do that. Okay. Could she send them to me as part of an email? Okay, so that's seriously fucked up. So here's the second one. Oh, let's see. I give you a suggestion. Yeah. You want to read it, Midnight? You're better than I am.
He says he's on the phone.
I literally just said I'm on my phone. I can't read shit. I mean,
Midnight. In my defense, I don't listen to anything you say.
Well, what? You want me to read it? You're not gonna listen anyway. What the fuck, Speed? Look, do me a favor. Zoom in, zoom in, and I'll get my magnifying glass. Hold on.
I can't zoom in any more than this. I'm gonna. God damn it! I keep screwing that up. Maybe Mom can read it.
Yeah. Holy shit! This is very. I mean, I suppose I could have on my mother's laptop, but.
Well, who wants to read this?
I mean, like I said, I would if I was home because I like reading, especially out loud.
Okay. Ronnie Tate 2. Based on what moral ground is it wrong to be a bigoted transphobe? How can there be right and wrong, good and evil based on your worldview without God? Oh my God, that's where you decided to go with this? And then Raid says, this makes you the same as Smokey. And then what about you do not sidestep and actually answer my question? How can there be right and wrong based? Oh my God, what an idiot. Will they stop that? Will Christians just please fucking stop? I mean, it isn't like we're going to murder them because we're atheists. It's like, God. Anyway, to give you my answer tonight, I started calling you what you are. As soon as I get home, it's something. I don't know. Okay. No, you did sidestep. Even if I am a transphobe, you have no grounds to call anything that I do or say is evil, bad, or wrong, because there can be no wrong in your worldview. But you live as if there are moral
how does that
values.
have anything to do with
what he
people
did?
asking him to take down a post?
Right.
That's the part that I don't get.
Modern man says Schaefer resides in a 2-story universe. In the lower story is a finite world without God. Here life is absurd as we have seen. In the upper story are meaning, value, and purpose. No, modern man lives in the lower story because he believes there is no God. But he cannot live happily in such an absurd world. I'm kind of happy. Therefore, he continually makes leaps of faith into the upper story to affirm meaning, value, and purpose, even though he has no right to, since he does not believe in God. Okay, so we have no right to be moral because we don't believe
because
in God.
we don't believe in his God.
Completely different from that, Speed.
What'd you get?
Speed, I got something completely different from that. He's talking about stories, knowing full well that Darth lives in his mother's basement.
Okay.
That is very sad.
But this is what Otangelo does, though. Like, he was confronted with an issue where we're like, look, you did something that was incorrect. So instead of saying, I was wrong, I'm sorry, he's like, oh, he has to twist it to
try to go on a spiel.
He's pivoting. He's pivoting. He's got to like pivot to another subject because he can't actually address what he did. He has to somehow pivot and go, oh, what about me? What about you? You know, that's like, what's that called? There's I don't know. It's not gaslighting, but it's what's
whataboutism?
Whataboutism. Yeah. It's a whataboutism. He's like, well, what about you? You know.
And the other thing he's doing is he's basically saying, oh, I didn't do anything wrong because you can't judge me. So he's kind of slipping out from under the topic at hand.
Yeah,
slipping out under the charge. Whatever.
And he freaked out on Gur's stream and yelling at Rage, saying, you're judging me. That was a big part of their first argument when they first went at it. Yeah.
One thing that pissed me off is one of the last times I was in, he was saying, oh, you're blocking me because I'm Christian. I'm like, motherfucker, no, I'm not. You know how this goes. Don't
I just want to say something. I just realized I could zoom in myself, so I could have read this. Sorry, Speed.
What?
I could read it now if you guys want.
Oh,
well, no, actually, now, now that I have it. Okay.
If you want, you can. I don't know how to minimize the email part. I didn't mean to send that part.
What's that?
The email background that's on there. I got helicopters going over. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, it doesn't show anything, the email background. I can't get rid of it because of the way you sent it, I think.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it's just a screenshot, but okay. Randall Long, at Otangelo Grasso. You don't seem transphobic at all, or even a little afraid. Guess transphobic is immediately refuted, along with probably a half dozen other leftist made up meaningless words. Otangelo Grasso or Randall Long. Of course not. I've had many interactions with trans people, so I have racists.
Yeah.
Of course not. I've had many interactions with trans people on many streams, and anyone can see that I make no distinction whatsoever. We ought to love all people, but I love to see atheists immediately driving crazy with a post like this and playing the card of how tolerant and progressive they are. In contrast, supposedly to calling out homosexuality as sin and agreeing with the Bible does not make you a trans or homophobe. It kind of does, but moving on.
It does.
Michael Modi, Ronnie Tate II, Bruce Jenner won gold in the decathlon at the 1976 Olympics. Is that a transphobic statement? Yes. Ronnie Tate II, homophobic, transphobic image.
What, is somebody defending him now?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael Moat, yeah, he's defending Otangelo.
Yep.
Is there any more?
Yes.
Go for it. Matt will be very happy for doing flea publicity. Lol. Otangelo, what the? I give up. Okay, there's more. Okay. Otangelo, too bad that knock, aka Ronnie Tate II, is blocked now. Lindsay Mayer, Otangelo Grasso. It's like you have an obsession with Matt. Well, that's true. Cassie Chatterton. Yep, she sure is a trans woman. What exactly are you trying to say and accomplish here in this post? With this one post, any goodwill you had in the atheist community is gone. Ouch!
Yeah.
Whoops.
And then that's my avatar there. I ain't taking it down for a while. Let people ask what it's about. I'll tell them all about it.
Is that the last
I'm so
one?
confused.
Good job,
I'm
Peter.
confused. But what the fuck?
That's
Okay.
Peter's handiwork.
Okay, what is this?
There's more than this? Holy shit. Okay. You know what? My eyes are starting to hurt. Someone else read it.
You want me to read that one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. It's kind of loud here. Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but I bet you it's a car chase or some shit. Okay, so it says, dude, this is seriously fucked up. I will ask you nicely to delete this, please. That was from Knock.
No,
Otangelo puts...
That's the very beginning. We've already covered that. So we're on this page. We're on some time ago. I was a frequent
I got it.
guest on Speed's channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Answers in atheism. So he started ridiculing, humiliating me by playing the Benny Hill song every time I either entered or started interacting in the side chat or entered the live stream. He had the joke. He got the joke. And he was going with the joke. So no indignation, no. That was clear bullying. Once I appeared again, Peter the Tucker played it and all made fun of me and told him that my friendly interaction had ended there since there was no respect from his side. So he took it since then. To affront me manyfold. Now he started to behave like a 15-year-old teenager and frequently ridicules my voice. Others have embarked in this as well, comparing it to Kermit the Frog, not Kermit. Kermit the Frog or Marvin the Martian, as The Rage did with an entire stream on his channel. And then he has a post about it. It says, I am 55 years old. Could have fooled me. Grown up, well resolved, and pretty settled with myself and with my voice.
Mom,
they are not.
Hold on. Mom, hold on. Can I do this part?
Yes, please.
I am 55 years old, grown up, well resolved, and pretty settled with myself and with my voice. So they are not going far with this, but it tells a lot about them. Bullying and cyberbullying in many cases is very serious and can even lead to suicide.
Oh shit!
Fuck you, Ontological.
Shit. Well, that sounds like a cry for help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing for a guy who isn't bothered by
You're a
all
cry
that.
for
He's
help.
given so many words.
If
talking
if
about it.
Ontological wants to make a statement about bullying and cyberbullying, he has to address Dawkins first.
Yeah,
And
well,
once
he's got to address
done
what
that,
he did.
then he
What-
can
what-
come here with the grown-ups and have a conversation.
Okay, so this whole thing started with him doing cyberbullying, and now he's complaining about cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh, read the rest. His accent.
This is basically
Bullying
I'm
is
not the
an
cyberbullier, you're the
undesirable
cyberbullier.
attacker behavior that often happens amongst school-age children and adolescents. This behavior happens more than one time. Both children who bully or are bullied may have serious mental problems. So what I'm trying to say here is that because I am being bullied, have serious mental problems. I
Okay,
just wanted you to take that.
I think you're editorializing, Peter. Okay.
No, this is
But
exactly
see-
what I am stating here.
But
God
this pisses
takes
me
it
off.
serious as shut up midnight.
No,
God
fuck you,
takes it
Ontological.
serious.
You don't get to. I know it's
Shut
you,
the
Peter, but
fuck
fuck
up.
you.
Let me finish.
No.
Let me finish, because now speed has made it smaller and it is very hard for me to read. God takes it serious as seen in the episode reported in Kings with the prophet Elisha. Why would God send a bear to maul children? Because
Before
he
you finish,
doesn't
though.
do that if we mock speed
Peter,
because
why is your
he's
camera
God.
on?
Wait. There's a key point that I missed before episode. He's reading the Bible like it's a fucking soap opera. Oh my God, I just realized that. The episode reported in Kings.
That's good.
Oh my God.
We
Or
should
is it-
start.
Or
What we should
it's
do
like
is start
America's
swap-
Most Wanted.
No, what we should do is give all the chapters new names and do that in the style of Friends. So this one is the episode with the bears.
Bully bears.
Yeah, bully bears.
All right, Peter. One thing I want to make a point about too is before this happened, right? What happened on this? It was first stream that you guys were going back and forth with the voice thing. He absolutely
and he
loved
found it funny.
Right? He loved
it.
And he
loved
he
it.
was using his own voice and making believe that it wasn't actually him, and you guys were going back and forth.
He
had a
was
problem.
using his own mocking voice instead and saying,
and
yeah, I
another
got a
thing-
voice too.
And another thing, first of all, he got my name wrong, which I thought is hilarious. By now, if I'm such a pest, he should at least know how to write my name. But the thing with the Benny Hill song, I apologize for that.
Yep.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish?
And so he was having a ball with the whole
You
voice.
apologized a long time ago, and he accepted it.
Midnight, shut up.
Angelo, you're fake.
He
How
had
much
an
more of
absolute
this is
ball
there?
with the voice, and now he's using it to his advantage to cry foul on once this shit happened. Now he cries foul, which is it's just bullshit.
He's basically saying, I'm not a bully, the atheists are bullies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, there's one more part that you guys might want to read before I have to. I got to go pick up my kid here in a bit, but there's one more little part to it too. It says, to me, it is sign atheists are cornered. They are unable to attack, expose, refute my arguments for God, and so resort to personal attacks. I think the more they do it, the more they are hanging themselves and expose the spirit they are of. It's evil and from the evil one.
So
wow.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
piece de
Pagan Mom,
resistance
but
right
that
there.
that is the most what?
That's
Well,
that
at
last
least-
part was
at
the
least
piece
he
de
was-
resistance.
Oh,
at least he
that's
was right about one thing, and that was people that are bullies have serious mental problems. I
Well,
think I'm going to stick with that one.
Okay, the thing that we don't want to miss here is that it started out with him doing something really crappy. And then he went on and started trying to bring everybody else into deflecting by talking about what everybody else has done to him and sort of like making an excuse for it, that this is him retaliating.
Like, I want that.
Well, it's like Jason said earlier, he's just pivoting. He's trying to change the subject because he was a douchebag towards Arden of Eden. And
yeah, well, I don't know if he did that apology that he sent to me after the fact. But you know, of course, he's doing that just to save his ass, right? I'm not sure how sincere.
I don't know. Did he ever apologize to Arden?
That's who he addressed it to, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't know.
But, okay, how is he gonna apologize to Arden when she doesn't, unless she's aware of it, because he made so much stink that Matt Dillahunty actually knows about this post.
Knock said she's aware of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys,
Jason just did more fancy stuff. I love to watch scientists in action.
That's all good. Just printing out.
Before you shoot it in the head, can you at least send me 5 topics that you're going to address on Saturday Night with the Atheist, and along with each topic, a 3 or 4 sentence explanation of that particular topic?
Is there a reference to something, or is that what he's actually doing?
You're talking to Speed.
Okay, Peter, what we do in general, you mean? What Saturday Night in the what Sonata is all about?
Yes. It is for the intro. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
See?
Okay, I can figure that out.
I see what you're doing now.
Because I kind of know what it's all about. It's kind of a shit show, you know. It's a place.
I've got it done. All I need is what I asked you for. And then you can have a nice.
So the weather report has kind of become a place for people to vent to, and we went a little hard on Otangelo here in the last half an hour. I don't know.
Not hard enough, Speed.
That sounded wrong. We went hard on Otangelo.
I want to say one thing. Like I mean, I know it's all fun and games, but the reality is there is a shred of truth to what Otangelo is saying about like us making fun of him, making fun of his voice, mocking him. I understand it's all in good fun, but when you do that, I just feel like
I disagree because as David said earlier, we went out of our way to fix that with Otangelo. Yeah. We spent over 2 hours trying to fix that. I apologize for playing the Ben Hill song.
I know.
The whole card now is bullshit.
Can I kind of like, okay, that pivots into the thumbnail for this stream was no direction, basically, and trying to find directions. And, you know, Saturday Night at the Atheist is definitely a place for that kind of crap, right? For playing around, for poking fun at people, for raging, for, you know, just getting it out of our system.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if the weather report every day should be that kind of a thing. And I'm just trying to find a direction. And I'm not sure if we found it yet. And I'm not sure if what we just did was in keeping with the direction that I want to take. So anyway, but I mean, the reason I allowed it, Jason, the reason I allowed it is because he needs to be called out.
Peter, let him finish.
Peter, will you shut the fuck up?
It's his fault. He should have played the clip with Bubbles.
Okay, the reason I took this direction is because I think what Otangelo did was pretty crappy, and he needs to be slapped this way and that for it. But other than that, you know, as far as I don't know, I'm just trying to find a direction because I have none right now. So I just want to say that. But I think we should shoot it in the head.
I have things that can be a good direction. Like start would be, what is science?
Yeah, well, I want to do more science, I guess, or a little science every day. But I think I'm not sure how many of you are actually interested in the intricacies of molecular biology. I don't know.
Me, Speed.
I'll have one viewer.
Speed. Hello.
You could always do the difference between the different kinds of philosophies for one of them.
Yeah.
It's something that just about everybody will have a take on.
I have a forum in that too.
Philosophy, I kind of like to get into, but I don't know.
I'm just layman's philosophy. What if? that type of thing.
We got that.
You like layman's philosophy, so if you watched Marvel's What If?
No, I should.
So I guess my question is, should we keep the weather report?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can always take a week off if you need to, type of thing,
When I burn out, and I burn out every now and then, so I'm kind of
Yeah, when that
burning out.
happens, take a week off and then figure out what your next direction is. You
Or
know,
you could
brainstorm with everybody.
Or you can also do it and only do an hour.
One idea might be to try to have a more structured topic in advance and then promote that. And 5 days a week is a lot. You could do you could do 3 days a week, but have a more focused topic, and you might get more out of it. So
and the other 2 days you could actually talk about the weather.
It takes a hell of a lot to do.
Science is knowledge.
It takes a hell of a lot to do a focused topic. I'm thinking maybe at least 2 days a week is what I could do, because it takes hours, and I have a whole lot of other things that I'm working on right now.
Hold on. Here's
Science is the process to lead to knowledge. It's not knowledge itself.
Speed on most of the weather reports, it is you, Top Dog, Scott, and David. What if all of you start looking for topics to talk about, and then just before you start, you decide on a specific topic? That means you've got 3 other topics that the other ones have found that you can use on other days.
That's actually what we do, but we never actually pull it off after we get on the stream. We just lose. We lose hope.
We do. We really do try hard. I mean, you're right, Steve,
this
we
morning,
do, but it's
Today we reviewed a bunch of stuff, and it caused us to just lose hope so seriously that we didn't even want to play this shit on stream.
It is hard.
Steve, did you get a hug? I'll give you a hug.
Yeah, we need a hug. All of us need a hug. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Lots of forums.
We will figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shoot it in the head, guys.
No, don't.
I am shooting it in the
Stay
fucking
curious.
head.
Well, Speed, we need you.
Yeah. Goodbye, cruel world.